It's March 31st, 2023. It is month end, quarter end, and we're heading into an up market today. And we've got a couple of weeks before earnings season, but it's no surprise that there's a melt up here. Everybody likes their numbers to be pumped up before the end of the quarter. We're going to get over to the Longbow dashboard, though, to look at some key exposures to see where we're at after this week's rise. All right, so here we're going to look at where we are with the S&P 500. Guess where we're at? We're at overbought. So right now you've got, over a 4-to-1 downside, not so good. So it's 4.3-to-1 downside for discretionary. That's the XLY ETF. Again, overbought on the trading range. We're looking at worse than 6-to-1 downside. The healthcare sector, which has been a little bit of a revival. It's, again, not as bad maybe as the others, like almost a 3-to-1 downside, but still overbought, technically speaking. Interestingly, tech has a little bit more to go before we see it, but, it's heading there. It's still over a 3-to-1 downside on that. The VIX is low. Another factor going on, you probably read it in the Longbow arrows this morning, is that, we've got spring, we've got people heading out on vacation, there's some holidays here. And so vol is being pressured down. That's also helping the markets go up. But when you're going into a big earnings season and lots of macroeconomic data coming out, you want to be careful about chasing this FOMO. And then we covered this yesterday, but I kept it in here. We've got the short high yield. That's still oversold. So it's the worst oversold. So people are really getting into risk assets. So all of this is telling me, especially since we have neutral here, neutral on some of these for short-term and medium-term momentum signals, only bullish on the tech, right, which has had a massive ramp in the last few months, is be quite careful. You need to be careful here. It's been a bearish formation here on the vol, but that can quickly go back up to bullish or at least neutral in a heartbeat with new data. And we think we're looking at what tech insiders are doing. So it's management teams, and they've been selling and not buying into shares. So you have the people on the inside with the most data not doing what everybody else is doing in the market, which is buying. That's it for today. We'll see you back in April.